guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Christina and today we are checking out the new Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk collection. As you guys know, one of Charlotte Tilbury's most famous and cult classic items in her line is the Lip Cheat Pencil in Pillow Talk. It seems like every makeup artist has it, and pretty much every makeup user at this point that has a Charlotte Tilbury product in their collection has this. So she decided to expand on that and added a lipstick, and that was a huge success. And so she just came out with a palette and a blush. We are going to look into both of these. I'm gonna put them on in front of you. I'm gonna put them on camera so you can see it. And I'm also going to recommend a few other products to you because Charlotte Tilbury, as of today, is at Sephora. That is the most exciting news for me because I love Charlotte Tilbury products. I would like to own all her lipsticks eventually, and if it's at Sephora, one, I can use the sale, duh, and two, now that Sephora has the new reward system where you can earn gift cards, which is amazing, I'm gonna spend it on Charlotte Tilbury. So yeah. I'm going to show you a few of my favorite products along with this collection, and that way you guys know what to shop for. Today I just did this look right here. It's very pretty and fresh and, you know, romantic. It's very simple though, so if you are somebody that likes more dramatic look, this collection is probably not for you. Also, I am doing a giveaway today. So stay tuned to the end of the video where I show you what I'm giving away and how to enter. And I'm very excited because you guys have helped me reach 1,000 subscribers and I want to give back to you. So don't forget to watch the end of the video. If you want to see the Pillow Talk collection in action and you want to hear my thoughts on if you need it or if you don't need this, just keep on watching. For my lighting in advance because it's like so bright and sunny one second and then dark the next. So I don't know how to light for that right now. We're just gonna have to work through it. Okay, I'm here with my foundation already done and my brows. I did use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter as my primer and to give me a little extra glow underneath. It also does a really good job of like color correcting under my eyes for concealer, and I really like it. It's one of my most favorite products that I've tried in the last year. You can use it as a primer, you can use it as a just like no makeup kind of thing to just perfect your skin before you go out. You can use it, you can mix it in foundation to make your foundation a little more luminous. You can use it as highlight, like a very subtle and glowy and dewy highlight. It's gorgeous and it's one of my favorites. But let's get into what you really wanted to see, which is the Pillow Talk collection. Let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. This is what she looks like, gorgeous. I thought she was gonna be a lot more pink. I'm very happy to report it is a lot more neutral and more wearable. I was trying to decide between this one and the Natasha Denona Camel palette, and I decided to go with this one just because I feel like I had all those shades before, and not that I don't have these shades, I just think that this was a little more unique and different, and I love the packaging, so that's why I picked this one up. Not familiar with Charlotte Tilbury's little quads. She has a full system of how she wants, you know, her shade or her shadows applied. So she tells you to prime with this, enhance with that in your crease. You smoke with this darker shade and then you pop with this shade. So this would go in the center of the lid. Those are swatches of the 4 shades so you can see them. I have already primed my lids with concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lid, put that shade all over the lid. It just looks like my skin, so you're not gonna see a lot, but it is pretty. I'm gonna take a crease brush and I'm going to go into the Define shade and I'm just gonna use that to define my crease. That's a gorgeous color. It's like it's almost like a rosy brown. Now this palette is definitely for the more subtle kind of person who just likes something quick and, you know, very soft and pretty. This would be great for date night, and it would be great for the office. That blended beautifully. Applied gorgeous. I really like that. It's not picking up on screen how the first shade that I applied has like a beautiful sheen to it. It looks really pretty in person. On camera, it's just picking up as nothing. I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a Wayne Goss number 5, and I'm gonna go into the smoke shade. And I'm just going to deepen the outer V just a little. I do think that shade builds up really well and you can get a deeper look to it. I do wish it was a much richer brown though, just so I could use it to line my eyes. You can't really. But it is really, really pretty. So I don't think you're gonna get as much smoke as, you know, some of us want, but it's really nice. I'm going to bring that in on the bottom lash line as well. Because that smoky color has so much pink in it, I do think that this could maybe make you look tired or have red eyes if you already have that coloring. It's almost borderline like that for me. I mean, that's pretty much the eye look, and we're gonna just use the pop shade in the center. I'm going to use my fingers, and I'm just going to, oh my gosh, that's what I came for. I don't think the camera can do it justice, but the pop shade is gorgeous. It's very reminiscent to me to the Natasha Denona Crystal Top Coat. I really like that. I mean, it's a very simple look. You're not gonna get a lot of drama out of it. You know, you probably will get 3 or 4 looks out of it, not a ton, and they're all gonna look very similar. If for you that's a huge splurge, I definitely don't know that you need it in your collection, but I think for me, I'm glad to have it. I'm gonna put on some mascara and I'll be right back. I will say that as I was doing my mascara, I noticed that I do have glitter fallout right here from the pop shade. That could be because I didn't use a glitter glue or I used my finger instead of a brush, but it is there, just so you know. There's the eye look. The next items. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze a little bit with the Film Star Bronze and Glow, another favorite of mine for sure. We're not gonna use this highlight today, we're gonna use a different highlight, but first we're going to try the new blush. This is the Cheek to Chic in Pillow Talk. Yes, these blushes look a little bit like boobs, a lot like boobs. The shade is a perfect rosy nude in my opinion. Very excited to see how it looks on the cheeks. I'm gonna use the Zoeva blush brush. And what she likes for you to do is to swish and pop. So this one all over and then this one on like the apples of the cheeks. So we're gonna do the swish. Can't see much of it on my face. I'm gonna go in again. There we go. And then I'm gonna pop in the center of the cheek. It's very subtle. It does build quite well if you keep layering. It does have a bit of a glow to it. I would say that the center shade is definitely a highlight shade. Reminds me a lot of the Marc Jacobs blush in Flesh and Fantasy. It's almost the same. So if you have that, I would skip it. But if you don't, this is really, really pretty. It does give a little bit of a glow. If you have a little bit of texture on your cheeks, you might not be into that because it is, you know, quite glowy. I would say it's more of a satin and then the center is more glowy. I'm gonna go in with the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand. Just putting that all over the high points of my face. This is my favorite liquid highlight of all time, if you didn't know. Oh, what is up with my lighting? And the last part of the collection is gonna be the lipstick and the lip liner. I already owned the lip liner, so I didn't order it, but I did not have the lipstick, so I'm trying this on for the first time with you guys. Her lip pencil formula is very creamy, very smooth. I don't find it to be the most long wearing, but it is one of the more natural liners. That's why it's called the lip cheat. For anyone that just likes a more subtle glam makeup, I think all of Charlotte Tilbury's products are very sophisticated and very, I hate to say subtle because that makes it seem boring, but they are more subtle than other makeup brands. So I would not go into Charlotte Tilbury products thinking that you're gonna get like a pow look. And she does have some items that have a pow. There's a few quads that pack quite a punch. Specifically her Dolce Vita palette, for example, is very nice and it is more like sultry and rich. But I would say for most of her products, it's just gonna give you like a more, you know, my look but better. It's what she wants. She wants you to just look like a Hollywood starlet that put very little effort into her face. You know, even though you have like 20 products on your face. And then I'm gonna go into the color Pillow Talk. That's what that looks like right there. I love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. They're one of my favorite formulas. I actually like them better than the Tom Ford lipsticks. I know that's probably sacrilege to a lot of you, but I like them better. They're more comfortable, they last longer, they feel so good on the lips. Their matte formula is not dry at all, and it wears really well and elegantly. It doesn't leave, you know, that crustiness around. So I highly recommend the lipsticks and the lip liners. This color is gorgeous. It's probably a my lips but better for me. I have quite pigmented lips already, but this is very pretty. I want to go ahead and show you swatches of some comparable shades just so you know, if you have those already in your collection, how close it comes to those, because I was a little bit worried that it was very close to other shades that I already owned. That first shade is going to be Pillow Talk. That second one is Very Victoria. As you can see, it's a little bit more brown, and Pillow Talk is a little more rosy. I'm gonna go into Bond Girl. Bond Girl is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time, not just Charlotte Tilbury. It's right there, that's the third shade, definitely richer. And then Everyone's Perfect, Bitch Perfect. This one is also one of my most used lipsticks. And that one is Bitch Perfect. And that's it. That's the finished Pillow Talk look. It's very simple, but very elegant and very pretty. I think this is very wearable. Do I think you need these things? If you already have a nude blush you already like, you probably don't need this blush. If you already have a neutral palette, chances are you're gonna have shades like this, but it's stunning. I mean, I do think it's absolutely stunning. I think it's a great palette to take with you. This one, and I have the Uptown, I think it's called Uptown Girl quad that she has. That's all mattes. I love that one. That one and this one together would be such a good palette for me to take on, you know, like a weekend trip. It's all you would really need, and they're so sleek and just pretty. I love the Charlotte Tilbury packaging. You know, I hate to say like one way or another you need it or you don't need it. I'm happy to have it in my collection. I think it's really, really pretty. I think I'm gonna reach for this for an everyday kind of look, but I definitely could see how you would have something like this in your collection. So I love it. I liked how it applied. I would maybe apply the pop shade differently next time because I did have some fallout, but I really enjoyed it. And I really do enjoy the blush as well, but because I already have that Marc Jacobs one, this is what I feel like I probably didn't need to get. The lipstick, I love it. I think it's such a flattering, beautiful color on the lips. I already loved the lip liner, so I love this collection. And if you have nothing from Charlotte Tilbury, I definitely do not think that you're gonna regret getting this collection. But like I said, you have to assess like what you have in your collection and your stash. You know, I don't know your finances, I don't know your stuff. So that's your choice. I will say now that Sephora has launched Charlotte Tilbury, the things that I 100% recommend to you are gonna be the Hollywood Flawless Filter, the Beauty Light Wand, the Airbrush Powder. Those are my most favorite. I do really love the Bronze and Glow, but really only because I love the bronze. I don't really use the highlight. I don't love the highlight. I use it, but it's not my favorite. They do make one that's the bronzer and blush, and if you haven't tried her blush formula, I think that might be the way to go because then you get the bronzer and the blush, and the formula on both is gorgeous and the tones are gorgeous. So that would be my recommendation. And obviously the lipsticks are great. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if it was, if you're thinking about picking this up. Did I sway you one way or another? And let's get into the really fun part, the giveaway. You guys, we reached 3,000 on Instagram and we reached 1,000 here. And I can't thank you enough for being here with me through this journey. I know, 1,000 is so little compared to so many people out there, but for me, I was like, I didn't think I would get to 1,000 for like a year or two. You guys did that way quicker than I thought was possible, and I'm just excited to give back to you. I wish I could give you back an entire Pillow Talk collection. So sorry, this has nothing to do with Charlotte Tilbury, but it is a really good giveaway and I hope you guys will enjoy it. And this is just to say thank you. I will leave instructions down below on how to enter this giveaway, and good luck to all of you. Let's take a look at what I'm gonna send you if you win this prize. I'm going to send you a full-size IT Cosmetics CC cream in your shade. Whoever wins, you'll just tell me what shade you are and I will get that for you. The other product is the L'Oreal Blend Artist Sponge. This is one of my favorite beauty sponges. I like it better than the Beauty Blender, so I always add it in my giveaways because I think it's useful and I love it. I'm also adding a pack of Wonder Beauty eye masks because these are actually my favorite eye masks. I've tried a lot of them. I've tried the Skin Iceland, I've tried the Peter Thomas Roth ones, and they're all okay. These for me are the ones that depuff the most, and I just love them. They're very cooling and hydrating, and I love them. I'm also adding 2 of the Pixi by Petra Fairy Lights. These are kind of comparable to the Stila glitters, the eye glitters. They're liquid glitters, and I'm sending you one in Sunray, which is a gold, and Crystalline, which is like a clear white. Really, really pretty. They're very reflective. They do not budge once they're on, and they're beautiful. Also sending you a Wonder Unlashed Mascara, a full-sized one. This is one of my favorite mascaras. That's why I picked it. It's a great everyday lash. I'm also sending you a Smashbox Always On lipstick in the shade Stay Neutral. It's a neutral shade. I'm sending you a pair of House of Lashes lashes in the style Boudoir. Also the Dr. Brandt's No More Baggage depuffing gel. This actually does really work really well actually in depuffing your under eyes. I'm sending you this Saint Tropez bronzing mousse. I don't self tan and I received this for free somehow. I don't remember what it was, and I just saved it for one of you guys because I don't self tan. And then a crown brush eyeshadow palette. Let me show you what that looks like. It's a bronzy kind of neutral palette that I think everyone can get use out of. It's really pretty. I do like the Crown Brush shadow formula. They're, you know, they're very nice. They blend really well. They're pigmented and the metallics are really metallic. And I'm sending you a little makeup bag to store it all in. This is from Thrive Cosmetics. Still has a tag on it. I have not used it, and I like the little message, don't quit your daydream, which is really sweet. That's all the stuff you're gonna get in there. This whole thing, I can't even close it. Hopefully you like what I'm giving away, and you know, I want to give you guys more as I grow bigger and I can afford more, I can give you more. This is just to thank you guys so much for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. This has been such a fun journey. I don't know how far this will take us, but I'm excited to do this with you guys and see where we go from here. May the odds be ever in your favor. And that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too convoluted and it was helpful in some way. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out my Instagram and make sure you enter the giveaway. I love you guys for all your support, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.